Hello, my name is Adriana. I'm a Mi'kmaq librarian with LA County Library. Today, I will show you a different way to make art, combining optical illusions and our scientific observations. It is so easy, you'll be making it over and over. The art we're doing today is called Agamograph. This art is named after an Israeli artist named Yaakov Agam, known for his sculptures and kinetic art. The idea is to combine two images, but depending on the angle that you view it, you'll be able to switch between images from 3 point of views. One of our best tools for gathering data is our own observations and experiences. Believe it or not, we use these skills every day. We know them as our five senses. This is how we sense the world around us. If we wake up in the morning and we see gray clouds in the sky and the streets are wet, we can determine that it rained while we slept, and we didn't even have to see the rain. So for this activity, we're going to take a look back in our own experiences for inspiration for the two images we have to draw. But we'll take a look at that in a little bit. First, let's look at the materials we're going to need. We're going to need a ruler, paper, 8.5 by 11, 2 sheets. I recommend using computer paper. Markers, crayons, or colored pencils of various colors, pencil and eraser, scissors, and a glue stick. So let's go ahead and get started. First, with both papers, you'll need to set them landscape. So the long part of the paper will be towards you. Using a ruler and your pencil, draw a line across the top about 1 inch. Now fold the paper accordion style. And you'll do this for both sheets. But it's important to make sure the folds are straight and aligned. If you need to, ask an adult for help. To fold, first fold the paper in half. Then fold the paper again, and fold the paper again in half. Open the papers. You will notice at the top where the line was drawn, there are now boxes, and we're going to label each of those boxes. Take one sheet, and we're going to write the following in each of the boxes at the top. First sheet is going to be A1, A2, A3, A4, then B1, B2, B3, and B4. Our second sheet is going to alternate. We're going to start with A1, B1, A2, B2, A3, B3, A4, B4. Now we're going to cut our sheets in half. So take the first sheet where one side is A1 through A4 and the other is B1 through B4. We're going to take our scissors and cut it right in half. Just follow the middle crease. Now it's time to use our scientific observation skills to come up with a drawing. Remember, there are various ways to observe the world around us. That's why we have our five senses: sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch. We use our observational skills every day. So think of an object that affects another object. An example would be the sun. So here is one example of a popsicle stick out in the sun. And on the other side, we have our popsicle stick melting. We can also think of things that are related to one another. For example, bees and flowers. Here is an image of a beehive, and on the other side, I have bees getting nectar from flowers because that is how they make honey. We can also think of objects that change. So a good example would be a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. We can also use our experiences to predict or to theorize. For example, if we see smoke coming out of a volcano, we can scientifically guess that maybe the volcano will erupt. For this drawing, I'm going to depict changes in the season with a tree. For A1 and A4, I'm going to draw green leaves for summer And for B1, B4, I'm gonna put different colors of leaves like red, orange, and yellow and brown to depict fall. Now that we are done, we're going to need our scissors and start cutting out the panels into strips. Make sure they are straight and divide them into 2 piles. But that's why we have them labeled. Now we're going to use our second sheet with the A and B alternating at the top. Spread the glue stick all over the sheet and stick the strips according to the panel numbers one by one. When you are done, fold the paper accordion style one more time and then take your scissors and cut off the top. And just a little bit, spread the paper out. Tilt your artwork side to side and see the images reveal with every movement. You have now made an Agamograph, but can you think of other ideas that you can draw for your next art piece? I hope you enjoyed this unique way to make art. And if you're interested in learning more about art, check out Universal Class through our website. And it's all free with your library card at lacountylibrary.org. There are various courses related to arts and crafts, like acrylic painting, face painting, and so much more. Thank you all for watching today's video. Please take a moment to fill out a survey, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Bye everyone.